Good day, USA. Welcome to Flag Stewards. Be a stud citizen. Reminders from our flag. Wrong volume. Down, not up. There. Yes, our reminders from our flag for Tuesday, March 16th of 2021. So why are we flying the U.S. Army flag there? Well, you'll find out for a second. And first of all, I want to make sure all you students out there at school or at home, make sure you know where your U.S. flag should be at full staff or half staff. And we know that we have 4 half staffs going on across our country. One new one that you should be aware of, and that's in parts of Florida for a fallen officer in Tampa, Florida. And you can find out all the details by clicking on the link below the map. Today's historical moment from our flag recalls the founding of America's first military academy. And if the shield there, that logo, doesn't give it away, how about the slogan of duty, honor, country? That's the slogan of the U.S. Military Academy. That doesn't necessarily tell you what it is yet, but it's also known as West Point, America's first military education and training grounds for Army officers. Well, not just the first for Army officers, the first for any officers, but yes, focused on Army officers back in the time. And that was when it was founded on March 16th of 1802 upon the order of President Thomas Jefferson. West Point was built overlooking the Hudson River, just 50 miles north of New York City. Its central campus is a National Historic Landmark, as you can see below. Beautiful overlook on the Hudson River and kind of in a strategic point, bend in the river there. And it was actually an important fort during the Revolutionary War. Yes, that academy educates cadets who are up for commissioning in the U.S. Army and is home to the oldest museum in the U.S. Army. And of course, as part of our celebration for Women's History Month, it's appropriate to highlight when women began to be admitted to the U.S. Military Academy. Well, that was on October 7th of 1975, 55 years after when women finally got the right to vote. President Ford signed the Defense Authorization Bill of 1976 that empowered women to apply to and enroll at military academies, including West Point. So in December of 1976, West Point admitted its first class of female cadets. Cadets is the title given to the personnel attending West Point, and that class had 119 females out of approximately 2,000 that were admitted. Today, about 20% of the graduates from West Point are women, and many have held some of the highest cadet leadership positions while attending the academy. And of course, today's inspirational quote has got to be connected to West Point, right? Today's inspirational quote from our flag: as young West Point cadets, our motto was duty, honor, country. But it was in the field, from the rice paddies of Southeast Asia to the sands of the Middle East, that I learned that motto's fullest meaning. There I saw gallant young Americans of every race, creed, and background fight and sometimes die for duty, honor, and their country. That was a quote from Norman Schwarzkopf, who was the CENTCOM, or the general of the Central Command. He led Desert Shield and Desert Storm operations, and obviously was a graduate from West Point. Today's fun from our flag pokes fun at West Point, but hey, we got to have some fun. As we'll make fun of all the angles of the military. So Jack told Diane, "Hey, West Point bought about 20 new septic tanks." So Diane replied, "Wow, that's a lot for that old campus. The cadets must be excited not to have to deal with those old tank issues and stinks anymore." So Jack closed with, "Yeah, as soon as the cadets learn to drive them, they plan to go attack the U.S. Naval Academy. Ha, 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 ha." All right. Yeah, not that kind of tank. As we have a little fun with White Christmas, the old awesome musical my kids love. And now it's time to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Students across America at home or school, inspired by those Americans to dedicate themselves to the service, academy, education, and career like those at West Point, please unite and recite the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's it. Go out and be a stud citizen. Keep America beautiful. And remember, in God we trust.